What is everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to today's stream. We're going to be doing some WCL action. We've got two fantastic clans in the War of the Week. It's going to be awesome. We're going to show some replays as well as show some live hits here and get straight into it. I can hear myself. That's an issue. There we go. So let's get straight into it here. As you can see, Gekama Warriors over here really popping off. They've almost cleared the map. Several attacks left to go. And we've got a lot of hits left to clean over here. At this point, it's leaning towards the Gekama Warriors win, but we will see what happens. We'll go ahead and pop some replays up on the screen. Just to go ahead and stream the final 2 hours of this war. Show some Town Hall 13 v 13 action to start here. We got a Yeti blimp going in to start. Oh, we have a live going in. Perfect. Beautiful timing here. See, can they clear the final base here and get a perfect war? It's going to be bringing a Queen Charge Hog hybrid with the miners, starting the Queen Charge up by about the 11 o'clock side. All right, let's see what he can do here. Baby Dragon starting at about 12, clearing out that side of the base. Looking really solid to start here. Now, I'm wondering how he's going to be dealing with this enemy CC and Queen. What's up, Helga? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. So this Queen's going to move through here. 2 raid spells and a jump. So probably planning on jumping her into that Eagle compartment. We'll see what happens here. Clan Castle will get lured out. It is a Witch, Baby Dragon, and Loon CC. Queen will be able to take down the enemy Queen with ease. Going to drop a Rage, though, to keep her moving. Those 2 enemy Witches are not going to do much. And the CC is gone. I can imagine we're going to see the Queen jumped into the Eagle compartment. But we'll see what happens here. Going to take down both sweepers. She's just going to get jumped straight into the Town Hall. Very interesting stuff here. So the Queen's going to be taking a lot of fire here, especially from these Expos. Going to have to use another Rage. Now he's going to have to burn the ability at some point while this Queen is under those 3 Expos' fire. She's going to slowly move towards the Town Hall here. She's not going to get the Town Hall. That jump spell, I'm not too keen on that jump spell. Not really doing much for his Queen over here. She's going to eventually go down due to those Expos. Not enough to keep her alive. So she's going to go down. Did not get what he wanted to, and I think with that, it's going to be a fail at this point. I think he's got way too much left alive on the back end. Not a big fan of that jump spell. Didn't really get too far for his Queen. Needed another Rage or possibly a freeze on those Expos. But he's going to be moving through here. It isn't over just yet. Going to drop a heal over the Town Hall. Ward ability has already been used, so those Hogs and Miners are going to take some huge damage from the Gigabomb Blast. They're starting to thin out. Eagle stays alive with a back-end Inferno. Not really much to do here. I think it's gonna be an outright fail. Awesome try here, but just wasn't enough to actually get through this part of the base. Again, that jump spell not really being used for a whole lot, but I can imagine with a few small tweaks, they'll be able to go in and take this base down. Nice try. Not going to happen for him. All right, let's see if we can watch we'll watch a 13v13. We'll watch their number 1. What's up, Manzoid? How you doing? Good to see you. Let me go ahead and... You guys can hear the music, yeah. Cool. Let me double check some stuff. There we go. Okay, now let me make a Twitter post just to... Okay. So this one, wow, Quake the middle of the base there, pretty much opening it up. I like this. I like the plan. It's got those Yetis and Bowlers going straight into the middle there. I think this just comes down to good base identification for this one. Definitely doing well. What's up, Voldemort? How you doing? Good to see you. Orange person, you know it. I'm not orange, but I am orange, if you know what I mean. Alright. Let me see if I can... I just got to make a Twitter post really quick. Oh, I haven't... Hold on a minute. I was sure I... Oh, yeah, I did. Look at me go. I'm so smart. Incredibly smart. Okay. Crushing through this part of the base here. Almost lost his bowlers, but those healers really coming up clutch for him here. Big time. Oh, it's not letting me... There we go. Leaving the Town Hall for the back end, too. Very brave, but just went for it. And honestly, it worked for him. So well done. go. Really thinned out in the back end, but honestly, that World Champion staying alive here really helps because she's going to pop her ability and she's going to take down the rest of these defenses here. Awesome stuff. Let's see. What are all those emotes Cherry made you? What? What are those emotes Cherry made you? Oh, my mistake. It was a profile picture. Oh, yeah. No, this was made by... I got my profile picture commissioned by one person. You'll probably see her in chat. She's one of my moderators. Spootergal. Fantastic artist. Really came through. But we do have a couple of few cute little emotes here. We got some... they're basically little emojis, but they're oranges. Nice and chill stuff. All right, we'll go ahead and put on a triple from the... I don't know how to say their thing. Pecurbel? I think that's what it, I don't know. I don't know how to say their name, but we'll go ahead and flip flop between the 3 stars as we go throughout the rest of this war. This was an E-Dragon. Using 2 E-Dragons to funnel. Very, very expensive funnel, but man, really helps. Only in love emojis. Wow. Yeah, you know it, because all we do is spread the love here on the JGG10 Orange channel. You're welcome. Okay, let me make sure that everything is working. Okay, my bots are off. That's what it is. So the bots at the moment are off. Let's turn them on. There we go. And for those of you who are curious, we are streaming to both YouTube and Twitch to broaden the audience. Anytime I do any kind of these war streams, I go ahead and do it to both Twitch and YouTube. Because I know not everyone has access to the best Twitch servers. Some people are over in Asian countries, places like India and China. Twitch isn't super well known over there. In reality, in all honesty, it's, YouTube is probably the easiest way. Looks like Cherry and Orange are in love right now. What? You're from India? Yeah. I don't think India has the best Twitch servers. I know they do have good Twitch servers, but I know a lot of people prefer using YouTube. Actually, funny enough, in one clan I'm in, we have a lot of Indian players, and most of them honestly prefer using YouTube. So anytime I'm doing... Oh, we brought the bats in. Beautiful. So anytime I'm doing any kind of war stream, I always stream to both, just to give that other option out there for people who'd like to watch, because you never know. This is a beautiful 11v11 here by Kylo Ren, getting it done. Good stuff. You'll love to see it. Okay. So for those of you who are just joining us, we're going to be covering the final 2 hours of this war. At this point, we kind of already have a clear indicator of who's most likely going to pull in the win. But that's not going to stop us from showing off some awesome Town Hall 13v13 action all the way down to 10v10. I believe these wars are specifically designed to include the top 5 Town Halls in the game. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, we have all the way to Town Hall 10s down here.
You gotta go with groceries.
Not right now, but in a little bit.
How long until the intermission?
Like an hour and a half.
An hour and a half? We have people coming over in less than an hour.
I know.
Alrighty, I'll do it then.
Thanks, appreciate it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and watch a triple on this side. We'll watch a 11v11. Oh, we'll watch Kylo Ren getting wrecked. Oh no. Got some good base designs here from both clans as well. So we'll go ahead and show these guys off. Again, huge shout out to the WCL. Super awesome league out here. Let's see. Nothing, I just like to see SCP videos. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute, Manzoid. Have you seen that video? Because there is a channel out there that exists. you might know. I think Manzoid is well versed. I believe your stats for total attacks are off unless it's 45-45. They are off. I think you're right. Those are the only stats that I cannot upload or update automatically. So, what's the breakdown for this war? Is it a 25v25? It's which, by the way, if you guys don't know who Specky is, 30 attacks. What is that? 60? Yeah, 60. No, it's not a 45v45. Just there we go. We fixed that up. Okay, we'll watch that. Continue that replay on Kylo Ren. But yeah, super huge shout out to the WCL. Super awesome league. Although it's a bit. Let's see. If you have menu bot set up, you should be able to auto update it. That's what I thought, but I can't seem to find an attacks total output. Maybe hold on. Maybe it's been updated. I'll double check. Because if so, then I'm gonna do that. I sent you an updated version that tracks the total attacks left. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me see. You're friends with Cherry via Discord, and we talked a lot the other day. When I have designs, I do self-short. Ah, nice. There you go. Sounds good, man. All right. Let me see. Yeah, she's probably the go-to person to go to if you have some kind of, what is it, like digital design questions. See, Specky, I only have the attacks and the attacks from the enemy. That's it. I don't have any. So like this here, this is the attacks used. It's not so much the total attacks. I don't think there is one for total attacks, unless I'm just missing it. Yeah, last I checked, there's no total attacks one. Watch this 11v11 getting in. You can edit the program to track the total attacks. Nice, dude. Let's see, we got... Oh, we have the King Jeffrey Pinnacle Cup War going on right now. I believe... What's the score for this one? I'm not entirely sure. I can check. Hold on. See, what are we at? Oh my gosh, we just had a 99% 2-star. Oh no. Have you said something? I was off stream. What'd you say? No, I didn't say anything. Same thing as always. Excellent stuff here. Getting it done. For Gekama Warriors. At the moment, it's looking very much in the Gekama Warriors side. And it's looking very much in their favor. But so far, I think they're mathematically the side I'm streaming from, they're mathematically out of the war at the moment. However, oh man, 2 10s were not cleared due to 97 and 99% 2-stars. Do they have any more 10 hits left? Oh, they do. They do. They have 4 more 10 hits left. But man, they've really not come through at 12v12. 0 for 7. Not ideal. We'll go ahead and show off a hit from them here. We'll go ahead and watch this one. Let's see. How you guys doing? Going pretty good. Doing pretty well. Again, we got the 2E Dragon funnel. Very expensive funnel, but it's working out for these clans. Which is great, honestly. If it works for them, then go for it. They should do it. Okay, let me... Honestly, 2 for 3 at 13v13 is not bad. As well as we're looking at a 1 for 2. So both hit rates at Town Hall 13 are not bad. But I believe, if I'm correct, there's only 2 Town Hall 13s in these wars. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's only 2. Is it official yet? Is what official? Talking about this war. It's an official war of the Royal Challengers, or Royal Challenge. What? Nice.
Masala. We'll give it a go.
Go for it, man. Man, the bats in the space. I wonder where he gets them in. I don't think I should say. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Gonna make a year in a couple of months, or in a month. It's pretty good. Where does the bats come in on this raid? Don't understand. Hold on. What's up, Kolega? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, we got a live going in. We go straight to it. We got Loverboy going in at 12v12. Let's see what he can do here. Bringing in a P.E.K.K.A. smash. Let's go. Wish you the best of luck, Orange. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Actually planning some trips too. It's gonna be awesome. All right, let's see what he got here. 2E Dragon funnel again, very popular. It seems in this war. My personal opinion, I think 2E Dragons is just a little too much to funnel, but it's gonna get him the funnel he needs here, and he's gonna power straight into this base. Gonna be able to get that Archer Tower down out of the way. Here comes the first Ice Goal. I'm guessing he's bringing a Wall Wrecker. Yeah, we got a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat actually. So kind of an older meta, but at the same time, let's see if we can get it done for him. 2 P.E.K.K.A.s coming in. We got the Ice Golem going to freeze that Archer Tower. Here comes a couple of Witches, as well as the Bowlers going in. Got to get the King, Queen, and the Warden going in shortly after. King is not maxed just yet, but the Queen and the Warden sitting at max level for Town Hall 12. They're going to be pushing in here. They're going to stay inside of this quadrant here. Wallwrecker breaks very early. That's not what he wanted to see, but it's not going to matter. He's going to be able to hopefully rage through. There he goes. Rage spell not placed in the most ideal area. Could have placed it a bit further to keep them enraged for longer. Bowlers almost skip to the outside here, but they're going to stay forced in the middle, go straight towards the Town Hall. Now he has 2 Inferno Towers on the back end to deal with here. I'm wondering how he's supposed to get through those. It's going to be very interesting here. His troops are powering through, still has the Warden ability. He's going to drop another Rage spell, get everything moving. Here comes the Tornado Trap, going to slow things down just a tad bit here. I'm guessing the bats are going to come in on this side. I don't see how he's supposed to get through these 2 multi-target Infernos, though. Queen is possibly going to bounce to the outside here and not go towards the Town Hall. She is. Everything not going towards the Town Hall. Not what he wants here. He wants his troops to possibly pop in and grab that Town Hall. Needs the Queen to go down to the Town Hall, but she doesn't. She goes towards the top side here. Going to take down this multi-target Inferno, which is ideal for him, but again, not what he wanted to see. He has 3 free spells, going to use the first one on this multi-target Inferno. However, I believe this Wizard Tower can reach these bats on the multi. It cannot. He's going to freeze the multi-target and the Wizard Tower. Town Hall activates. It's taken down. This is looking really good here. He's going to freeze the multi again. All of the defenses are down. This is going to be a triple. There's no way. Tons of bats left alive. Going to get it done for, I don't know what, yeah, what do I call these guys? I'm going to call them squad. Going to get it done for the squad here. That's probably easier for me. Fantastic hit here. Looked a bit shaky at the beginning with the Wallbreaker going down that early, but going to get it through for a 12v12 triple, one they desperately need after going 0 for 7. Awesome job here by Loverboy getting it done. Well done. What's up, Juan? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dang. Smash this base up. Excellent stuff here. That's going to put them at another 2 stars. Now they have 10 attacks. Again, I think they're mathematically out of this one at this point. That wasn't a dip, was it? No. No, it wasn't. Okay. I don't think mathematically they can still get this. They do have 1 more Town Hall 13 to clear, and I believe... Oh, wait, are there more than 3? No, there's only 2 Town Hall 13s. Only 2. Just going to run a little test. Should have it done, though. Oh, you're going to test to see if you can do that? All right, man. Go for it. So these guys have 6 more attacks left. Do they have any more? They have 2 Town Hall 13 attacks left to go, but no Town Hall 13s to clear. They've gone perfect at Town Hall 12. Or Town Hall 13, rather. Do they have any more Town Hall 12 hits? They do, I believe. No, they don't. Ah, so that was their last attempt to possibly clear the 12s. So they're going to end at 89, I believe. So Gekama Warriors, very commanding war here, getting it done. So we've got about 1 hour and 30 minutes left in this war, and I've told myself I'll be continuing to stream it as long as there are attacks left to show. As you can see, the Gekama Warrior side have used all of the possible attacks that they can. At this point, they could use their Town Hall 11 hits and possibly their Town Hall 12 hits, or their Town Hall... Oh, wait. Oh, no, they do have... Wait. I spoke too soon. They do have 1 more Town Hall 12 hit to go in, and they could possibly get a perfect war. No pressure for this guy. But he's going to have to get that base out of the way. But all of these Town Hall 11 hits and these Town Hall 10 hits I will not be showing because those will be considered scouts, and I'm not willing to show scouts. If they decide to go in on an already triple base, I don't mind showing it off. I can do that. Let's go ahead and put a replay on in the downtime. I'll watch I believe this is a 10v10. Yeah, this is a 10v10 here. Bring the dragons with the bat. Or no bats. Just the lightning spells. Very interesting stuff here. Let's see what he decides to get rid of. I would imagine these 2 air defenses here. Going to Sui into the Town Hall, securing the the 1 star. Yep, there we go. Both of those air defenses going down, creating a nice funnel. Just mainly because I've kind of noticed this channel here. This will keep these dragons forced on this side of the base. And I'm guessing he's going to get the slammer in from here, where the dragon's starting. He's got 1 dragon starting up here. He might send in the dragons from this side, but it wouldn't make a ton of sense since he'd be charging them in straight towards a sweeper. Let's see what he decides to do here. Very interested to see his initial plan. Queen's going to go in and take down another air defense. OP kill squad here. Not kill squad, OP Sui. Here come the dragons. Oh, he's going to just completely push in through this side, ignore both sweepers. I like the idea. Solid idea there. We're seeing a lot of dragons happening at Town Hall 10 right now. Very, very popular, very strong. So they're very ideal to use, especially in today's meta. Let's see what he can do here. Pushing through, clearing things out of the way. Stone Slammer has popped already. Had that E-Dragon in it to take down the enemy queen. Gonna freeze those single target Infernos. Yeah, he just crushed this one, man. Just powered through it. That single target locking onto one of his dragons, not ideal, but it goes down before it can do anything. The E-Dragon stays alive on the back end, too. Excellent stuff here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Specky. Much appreciated. So in that case, could I simply... I don't know if this will work. There we go. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, if I can do this. Okay. So awesome triple there. Getting it done. Let's go ahead and show a hit over here. There we go. I'm just going to random ones at this point. Not doing any in particular. Let me see if this thing will work, Specky. I'm not sure if the way I did it is the most practical way to do it. We'll see. That is fantastic. Nice. Thank you so much, Specky. I appreciate that. That is incredibly helpful, actually. Awesome. Sweet. So now I don't have to worry about updating that myself. All right. Gonna scoot this little slash all the way up here. Don't worry about it. Don't just ignore it. It's fine. It's just chilling. There we go. Hold on. Very, you know, the only issue with these overlays is that they're kind of finicky sometimes. Just a tad bit. Okay, and then, boop. Go. This is a nice Queen Charge Hogs getting it done. Well, it wasn't a Queen Charge Hogs. It was a Bowler Hog. It also features the total destruction percentage in the version you have now. Sweet. Yeah, that's what I have to somehow incorporate it in this overlay. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that just yet. But, because there's not really any space for it. Nice triple there by Chris. Okay. Let's see. Drew just added it myself. Felt like it was a key feature that was missing. Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, actually... One thing I could try. Just to... One thing I know I won't be doing with this overlay or any overlays is having a section for, like, 10v10s. Just because there's not enough 10v10 wars that happen as of right now, especially in higher leagues, to really consider doing that. Here we go. Let's do this. It just takes too much of the screen up. Yeah, exactly. So here, maybe I can cram it in here. Here we go. Oh goodness, the walls in this 11. They're making me cry. They're not awful, but... Okay. we go. Okay, let me move this over here. Just gonna work on some overlays as we wait for a live hit to go on. Might as well. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Gonna shrink this one down just a tad bit. There we go. Yep, got it. Okay. Yep, you are exactly right. Thank you so much, Specky. I appreciate it. I know you said you do coding and stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Sweet. It's getting a bit tight, but we're okay for now. Oh, wait. that's supposed to turn off. There we go. We'll get on another replay here. We'll show a 10v10. Go. Something that might help kind of fix things a little bit, make it look a bit cleaner, would be if I did this. There we go. There we go. Looks a bit better. Now, one thing I could do as well. That looks good. Or it looks okay. Things are only ever so slightly getting crammed in just a tad bit. There we go. All right. So we're seeing some awesome hits from both sides here, honestly. But again, huge shout out to Gekama Warriors really getting it done. So if I was to say... Here we go. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Just working on getting this together. Let's see. We can lower this a bit. Just slowly lower everything, just a tad bit. Just ever so slightly. Just give us a little bit more room. Again, huge shout out to Specky for actually being able to hook me up with the damage percentage as well as the total attack. So now I have even less things to update. That should auto update on its own. Look at that. Beautiful. You love to see it. That's correct? Awesome. Well, good stuff. I'm glad you're putting it to good use. Alright, I do want to show 13v13. So let's watch a second 13v13 going in form. An hour and 15 minutes left in this war. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming to the very end. It all depends as to whether or not there are actually attacks left. If you find anything else you may want, you can add it. Got it. In all honesty, adding those two were really the only two I was missing. Oh, that and the one that's broken right now for me is the start and end time. That is completely broken for me. Like it doesn't seem to be working properly. Not exactly sure why, but it just doesn't want to work. It like displays some like weird time. Okay, something I actually want to try and do is squeeze these. So essentially this under here. I feel like doing this might be a bit better. Put these on the bottom. Put these on the top. There we go. Thank you everyone for bearing with me as I make overlay changes midstream, but hey, it's for the benefit of the future streams. Is this down here? Yeah. It displays like that rather than actually displaying a correct time. I'm not sure if that's like something that I'm doing incorrectly or if that's just something wrong with the actual program itself. Got it. Much appreciated. All right, let's flip this up here. There we go. This is an awesome 13v13 going in from Gekama Warriors, getting it done for them. Honestly, you'll love to see these Town Hall 13 hits. They're just so beautiful, especially when they're executed correctly. There we go. That's a bit better looking, and now we've got just a little bit more room, a little bit less cluttered, just a tad. Has to be program related. Yeah, I think so. Whew. There we go. Oh, no. Awesome, 12-12, getting it done. Lord Kikuta, what's up, Shide? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for covering the King Jeffrey Swarm stuff. It was awesome. It was fantastic having such a wonderful streamer covering it. I had no idea it was going on today. I thought it was tomorrow. it just goes to show how involved I am with my clan, right? But yeah, big up to King Jeffrey winning on percentage. Wow. Look at that. Man, I almost called the score. I said King Jeffrey would get 2 triples that war. What were they? Yeah, they were 1% away from getting one of those triples. 1%. It was a time fail. But big up King Jeffrey getting it done over at the 13v13 level. Huge props to them. Alright. We got an 11v11 going in from Gekama Warriors. Got some more awesome action. I can make this a little bit bigger now. There we go. Alright. This is a beautiful queen charge going into this base here. Gonna encounter a sweeper and a lava hound while 2 expos are powering onto her. Not the most ideal spot to queen charge into, but we'll get him a lot of value here for this hybrid. Man. You gotta give it to him though. This is a very tough queen charge. He's going to get those pups out of the way. Nice poison spell. They're going to have to burn another rage. Doesn't have another rage. She's going to have to use the ability at that point. Here comes the Siege Barracks in with the King and the Pekka. They're going to clear that side. A couple of Teslas around the Town Hall. Miners going in. Enemy Queen will nab, or Queen will grab the enemy Queen. Beautiful stuff there. Absolutely no worries here. Hog Rider's moving in. That Eagle's going to go down, be the first defense to actually get out of the way, which is huge for this raid. Again, ideally, I see a lot of plans where people are planning on leaving the Eagle for the end. I'm like, why not just try and take it down now? Like, it's a problem now. Like, why not just take it down? Get rid of it. Nice stuff here going in. Warren ability isn't even used yet. Now it gets used when they get to the middle there. Doesn't grab the Hog Riders, but not a huge deal. Just man crushes it. That was a swag heal. Didn't even need that. Queen is still alive over on the right side. It was a good jump spell as well. Got him straight to that compartment, exactly where he needed him to be. Did I post in the right server? Okay, I did. Good to know. Just making sure. Queen banging on a wall, as she normally does. You know, you gotta bang on the wall at least once. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and show off another hit here. We've only seen one live going so far. She was on Loverboy, that was a triple. No, we've seen two. Your army costs 4.5 Dark Elixir and should have save loot and save 190. Ouch. Yeah, ideally if you're trying to let's see. Someone got auto banned for some reason. Ah, that's why. Yeah, I need to... Can I ban him? Yeah. Not gonna be dealing with that here. Someone tried to just advertise want to become famous. You can buy followers. No. You cannot buy followers. You can't buy active followers. I just realized I look like a freaking Donald Trump. There we go. Does that help a little bit? Yeah. No, does not. Well, actually, there we go. That should be a bit better. Yeah. No, not as like bright. There we go. Let me forgot to respond to Zora. Man, I'm such a legend. Man, that multi stayed up. I wonder how he dealt with it. Unless this is a fail. Which I don't think it is. Pretty sure it was a triple. I'm very intrigued to see how he deals with this multi. Does the Warden go up and snipe it? Wow. No, he doesn't. Man, it gets down to the wire here, but those Peckers are going to break in the wall and get rid of it. Dang. Good stuff here by His Majesty. Getting it done. Go and watch another hit over here. We'll watch a Town Hall 13. Or Town Hall 12. Max Town Hall 12 action. Got another hybrid army going in. See how this one goes. Really, at this point, watching back triples is essentially just see how the space was taken down. Was it good base identification, or did it just power through? Did he get lucky? Trying to message me. Excuse me. How do I just block? There we go. Sweet. Getting it done for him. Excellent job here. There we go. Queen's going to be able to jump straight in towards this town hall. Very effective use of the jump spell there. She's going to be able to clear through that easily and actually jump into this base and possibly get up to grab the enemy king and a couple more buildings. CC got lured, he took that down. And I'm interested to see where he's going to bring this hybrid in. I would assume from this side would make the most sense for me because of how much he's still got to clear over there, but we'll see what happens with this queen. Does he want the queen to go in and try and grab the eagle? Possibly, but I don't think she has any other way to get there. Ah, no, he's going to send in the hybrid from this side here. So the queen actually has a little bit of support near this back end, spamming everything in. King is going to be a bit of a problem down at the bottom, but eventually he'll go down, I'm guessing, to those miners that path towards him. Queen's going to have to use her ability here. After those 3 Expos started shooting at her, King is up at the top side, going to keep everything forced in the middle. Grand Warden is following closely behind here. A couple of buildings on the outside that he's going to have to deal with later on, but the Peck actually wanders over to take it down. Going to use another heal spell once he gets to these Expos here, which he does. Very interesting that he brings this army, even though he could have used something with air here, with both of those ground Expos being there and not actually ground or air. Or just ground, so he could have flown over him, but decides to opt in for this strategy anyway. He's going to use this final heal over this in front of tower. Not super ideal. Might have been better to use it over the multi. However, he's just going to brunt force this base and take it down here. Queen stuck in the middle, but the healers switch over to the P.E.K.K.A. Got a couple of cleanup archers on the outside here to start clearing these buildings. No buildings over on this side to clear. Nothing but buildings over here to get rid of. It's an awesome triple, honestly. Well done to him. Got it done. Getting it done for him. 10 more attacks left from the squad here. We got 6 more attacks left from Gekama Warriors, but in reality they only have 1 more attack that will count towards this war, which is a 12v12 to possibly tie or give them a perfect war here. About an hour left to go. It's pretty clear who is in the driver's seat at the moment and who will possibly win this war, with the squad over here not going to be able to get it done. They're currently mathematically out of the war, I believe. I don't think they can come back here unless they go completely perfect, which would be very interesting. They still do have 4 Town Hall 10 attacks to use to clear the 10s. They have 4 more 11s to clear. And out of the 11s that they have left, I believe they only have 1 11 attack. 2 11 attacks? They have 2 11 hits left. 3 11 Town Hall 11 attacks left. No Town Hall 12s, though, which is really rough. That's going to hit them very hard here. They needed those Town Hall 12 attacks because they have a 1-star, they have 2 2-stars. So not super ideal up at Town Hall 12, only clearing 1 of the bases. But hopefully they can actually go in and clear this other 13, giving them a couple more stars. Maybe they're not mathematically out of this one, but it's definitely in Gekama Warriors' favor here. And that's mainly just because, I mean, they've really smashed it. Honestly, their hit rates up at Town Hall 12 and Town Hall 11, fantastic. 10 for 15 and 3 for 7. Town Hall 13 hit rate is fantastic as well, 2 for 3. Now that makes me question, is it just Gekama Warriors being fantastic attackers, or is it possibly some base building errors over on the squad side? Very interesting stuff. We'll go and put on another replay for the squad here. We'll show a 11v11. Or no, this is a 10v10. We've got the Bowler Hog strategy, very popular at the moment. We're seeing a lot of Bowler Hogs and we're seeing a lot of Dragons, which honestly, I understand it. They're pretty strong. You usually start here with 2 P.E.K.K.A.s with the Wall Wrecker going in. The Wall Wrecker has some Bowlers and a Giant in there, and their job is to basically gut an entire side of a base. Just get it out of the way. No use for that one. Just clear it out and create a way for the heroes. The heroes actually going to walk here. Not a very good job funneling, but that Wall Wrecker going in the middle there is actually going to be able to take a ton down. 2 Baby Dragons coming out of the CC. Queen will actually possibly loop back in here after this mortar goes down. Or will she? Yeah, she does. So she's going to be able to take down the CC troops. But a heal and a rage over the Bowler is going to take down the enemy Queen, as well as take down a bit of this base here, and then create a good path for the Hogs coming in over at the 3 o'clock side. So that's really the goal for this strategy, is you want to push in, grab the enemy Queen, grab the CC, and then the Hog Riders can come straight in afterwards. Has a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s incorporated in this army as well, just to do a bit of extra damage on the outside, as well as some cleanup. Got a lot of buildings on the outside over here to clean up near the back end, but he's got a lot of time left here on this raid. I think this started at around 2:30, so he had a lot of time left and had a bit of cleanup to go in. Got a couple of cleanup minions and a wizard going in at the top side. They're clearing through the space, smashing it up for a triple. Well done by the squad. Town Hall 10 honestly is at that point where it's not too easy, but it's not crazy difficult. I just realized this is off center. It's going to bother me. There we go. I realized, like, I don't know. I think Town Hall 10 at the moment is a decent balance because it's not crazy easy, but at the same time, it's not incredibly hard. It's probably the easiest high-level Town Hall to learn because this is when you start getting into two-phased attacks, and two-phased attacks are where things get a tad bit more difficult. There we go. Fantastic 10v10 getting it done. All right, we'll show another hit over here. We'll keep the constant hits going in. You know what, let's go to the war events here and let's see. It was the first 3-star of the war. It was Gekama Warriors firing off, getting a 3-star straight away at 10v10. Bringing the dragons again. Very interesting. I think, no, we didn't watch this one. Clearing 2 air defenses straight off the bat, and I think he realizes he can nab this air defense with his queen. This isn't a walkable Inferno Tower. I don't think he can walk this Inferno Tower. If it was one tile closer to that Dark Elixir drill, he could have. But at this point, it's not going to be a walkable one. Queen and King are going to start over by the right side here. They're going to clear through, create a funnel, as well as nab that air defense, which is exactly what he needs here. King's beaten on a wall, not ideal. But if the King clears through that wall, he could actually go in and get this Inferno Tower. Wow. I don't think that was planned. I highly doubt that was planned. He's got a baby dragon, 2 baby dragons, and an ice golem popping out. Pops the queen ability early. Oh no, is this thing starting to die on me now? Probably so. Let's hope that it doesn't completely die. It'd be an absolute shame. I can hope though. I can definitely hope. And then man, there's just no air defenses on this base. The dragons are going to sweep through here. Good base identification and good execution there, getting it done. Again, this is probably one of the keys to actually getting as many fresh triples as these guys have gotten. Again, going 10 for 15 at 10v10. Some crazy results there. So, incredible job. But really, I think what it comes down to is just base identification. If you can identify where a base is lacking, you can go in and smash it with whatever army you've got. What's up? I lag a lot. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Smashed it up. Good stuff. Alright, let's see if we can watch another raid over here. We'll watch their bottom 10 be destroyed. You got some advanced stuff under your face cam. Oh yeah, so all of this below me, right there, these are all some war stats. So as you can see, we have the first stat, which is breakdown, and that's going to be the town halls. So you can see 13, 12, and 11. There's 2 13s, 4 12s, 10 11s, and I believe there's 15 or 14 town hall 10s. I'm not exactly sure. It's 30v30 war. So what is that? There's technically, what is that, 14? Yeah, there's 14 Town Hall 10s in this war alongside. I just don't have the Town Hall 10 stats because, again, it would fill too much. And then you have the attacks and the damage percentage, some fun stuff, as well as down below you have the each attack, so Town Hall 13, 12v12, and 11v11. It's not super confusing once you understand it, and up here you have these scouts. So what a scout is considered, basically a scout is considered a hit-up. So if a clan is to use a Town Hall 12 to attack a Town Hall 13, that's what a scout is. So yeah, imagine not having unlimited attacks every day, right? This is only 2 attacks per war. Very casual stuff. This is how the war works. Some fun times. But yeah, the hit rate is basically the amount of times they've tripled in comparison to the amount of attacks they've done. So for instance, we have a 10v, or they've, goodness, got Gekama Warriors over here at Town Hall 11. They've gone 15 or 10 for 15. That means they've done 15 Town Hall 11 attacks and they've tripled 10 of them, meaning that their hit rate is going to be about a 66%. And then as well as if we look at the squad side, they've got a 6 for 17. So their hit rate is significantly lower, even though they have close to the amount of triples as before. And again, looking at the 12v12 hit rate, you can see that the hit rate for Gekama Warriors is higher than the squad's hit rate simply because they have hit more triples. So that's what the hit rate is basically for. So, yeah, it's fun. Honestly, managing all these stats and everything, it's some fun stuff. Have you done the research or someone else? No, this is all actually automated. All of these are automated. So I'll give you an example here. What I can do, every single stat that you see on the screen is completely automated. So all of this updates on its own. I don't have to do anything. It's kind of awesome. Okay, let me see if I can update from a current war that's going on at the moment. Okay. Is this old? Nope. These are straight up to date stats. Let's see. You can use the UW war. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so Specky's gonna offer me another clan to look into to just show you how everything will update automatically. Everything but the logos. Okay, so now that I've changed this one little thing, if I go over here to the stats and I do this, it's gonna change everything. Everything's changed. And now it's gonna show completely different stats from a separate war. So now if I go ahead and put the war that we're on right now, pop this one back up, you'll see that all of the hit rate is completely different. All the stats update automatically. It's awesome. Love it. So yeah, that's what this little magical little board does for me. It's fantastic. Definitely a very nice tool to have as a war streamer, because obviously when someone joins these kinds of wars, if they're keeping up with the league or say they're a competing clan, the first thing they're going to want to do is know the hit rate for each town hall. If a clan has crazy good hit rate, for instance, 10 for 15 on 11v11, that's pretty good. You should know, okay, you need to be defending a lot at 11v11. As well as you can look at the overall damage percentage, the amount of attacks used, the stars. You don't have to ask me any of these questions as they're already right on your screen. So it's a good way to keep track of how the war's going. Again, I love stat tracking with wars and stuff, because it really, wars come down to a math, really. If you can outscore your opponent and understand where you need to be at, this is where you'll be. This is where you'll sit. It's awesome. Tons of fun. All right. There we go. Let me update a few things here really quickly. Yeah, this attack really got it done for him. Winning, took the base down. Easy stuff here, left the CC alive near the back end. Got it done. Alright, let's watch a 12v12 from this side over here. Magic board, you know it. Absolutely magical. I think we watched this one. No, we didn't. We didn't watch this one live. Or did we? Oh no, we did. We did. That's actually kind of sick. It's pretty awesome. It's very helpful. Like for instance, I have a little clan right now. So just, you know what? Just while we're at it, while we're doing stuff, let me see if I can go over here and do this. Okay. We'll put this this war up here, just to update here. Let's see if I can do this. All right. Hold on one sec. But yeah, this stats board is probably one of the most helpful tools for me as a streamer, just because I can actually keep track of the wars without actually having to go into menus. Now I know the damage, the overall destruction. Right there, we got the attacks used, how many attacks they have left, the hit rates. It's awesome. It makes things so much easier for me. Okay, so if I go ahead and update this here to my little clans, switch over. And we'll see if I can switch over here. There we go. There we go. Just to update my little farm war right now that we got going on. It's a much smaller war. We're looking at about 13 attacks done. We're significantly in the lead at the moment. We've gone 3 for 4, 11v11. I don't think there's any 12s or 13s in this war. So a bit of a smaller war in comparison to the ones going on right now. But still good to see that we're 3 for 4 at 11v11. Some awesome stuff. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Man, those bats. At this point, if you notice, there's only one splash damage defense left, and that would be this Wizard Tower up here. And he has 2 freeze spells, enough to completely freeze it entirely. Can't do anything to his troops at all. Just going to wipe him out. Some good stuff here. Almost misses that freeze spell. That would have been dangerous there. But gets it in, and then eventually he's going to go through and clear out the rest of the space. 10 more attacks left to go from the squad. We got 6 more from Gekama Warriors. Realistically, only 1. I'm interested to see whether or not they're going to be able to get these attacks in. We got time. We got 50 minutes left. Plenty of time to see some live hits. Again, also, if you guys have any replays you'd like me to show, whether that be a specific base or a specific town hall, please feel free to drop it in the chat, and I will have no problem showing you that replay. Currently, at the moment, we are allowed to show any 3-star on the map. We're not allowed to show fails. So, for instance, these 3 bases hit here. We're not allowed to watch them because they are fails, meaning that the base technically is not burnt as of yet. Once a base gets 3-starred, it's considered a burnt base, especially in war, simply because, I mean, they know how to triple it now. There's already been a couple of fresh hits done on it, and so now they've gone through and cleared it. So showing replays like this is perfectly fine. It's great. Although I did one war, and I did one more with the WCL a few weeks ago, and one of the requests was I cannot show replays. And the entire war, there was only 1 live hit. The 2.5 hours I was streaming, I was kind of frustrated. I was like, man, you know, the whole point of me streaming here is to really bring exposure to both of these clans and the league. And I really can't do that if you're not letting me show replays. So we didn't really see a whole lot of action. Pretty spread out Pecurbel here, but it gets it done for him. Yeah, but today we had 2 live hits going so far. We got a bunch more left to go. Ideally, I like to stream either the first 2 hours or the final 2. Doing a time slot in between is not super ideal, but it's. I was actually planning on streaming the start of this war. Funny enough, the first 2 hours, but I had a few things come up, so I wasn't able to get everything in correctly. Oh yeah, side note for anyone who might be interested, at the moment I do have a Twitter account that I used to post every single time I go live, as well as we do have a Discord. In that Discord, you'll get notified every single time I go live, just in case you want to know when I go live. Because right now at the moment I have a very inconsistent streaming schedule, just because I'm heavily focused on college, so I'm not able to stream as much as I'd like. Is that a multi-target Inferno? It is. Does he freeze it again? He doesn't. Opposite to not freezing it. Oh yeah, we watched this one already. We did watch this one a bit earlier. But yeah, ideally what I do with these war streams is I try and stream at least about 2 to 3 hours, and then those 2 to 3 hours are then archived and put on YouTube for later watching, which the YouTube channel is, oh nope, that's not it, is right there in the description. You can check it out there. Got plenty of Clash of Clans content on there, ranging from upgrade guides to attack strategies to war recaps and war streams. It's a ton of fun. I enjoy doing these wars so much. It's an absolute blast, honestly. It's great. And I archive every single war stream. So again, if you want to see some killer Town Hall 11, 12, 13, Town Hall 14 attacks, you can come watch them over there. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, actually, just for fun times, is, okay, hold on one moment. As we're waiting for a live hit to go in, because it's taken just a little bit of time, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a Legends League hit. If I could get a CC, what? There we go. There we go. So just waiting for a clan castle, and then I'll do a Legends League hit. A live Legends hit for you guys. Just for fun. Alright, let's see. Let's put on another replay. See if we can watch this one here. I don't think we've seen this one yet. I don't know. I'm just going through random replays and just putting them on just so we have some action going on and we're not just waiting in a dead space until another live goes in. Let's see. Do some more number talks. Number talks is fun listening to. Some number talks. Okay. So we'll go over a few things here on the stats board, as you can see at the moment. We're looking at Gekama Warriors possibly pulling in a win here. At the moment, I don't think the squad can really come back here. I think mathematically they're out. And again, I think what hurt them the most here had to be their 12v12 hit rate. Looking at a 1 for 8, that's 12%. Not solid at all. You really can't, I mean, there's not much to say about it. They really just didn't come through at 12v12. And in these kinds of wars, getting the Town Hall 13s and 12s, the highest hits you can, or getting them to where they can have the highest hit rate possible is crucial because you're only running 2 13s and 4 12s. So you need to make sure that you can get the highest score possible. And yeah, that's really what it is. Honestly, Gekama Warriors won this war simply because of their Town Hall 12 and 13 hit rates being a bit better. The Town Hall 11 hit rates aren't as huge, however, as you can see here, there is still a gap. Gekama Warriors just doing better on hit rates all around. So yeah, what's up, Diz from jail? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I mean, you can't argue. They've just been outstatted. Uses that free spell. Very interesting use of that free spell. Didn't really need to use that. Okay, let's hope this iPad doesn't die on me here. This thing is a problem where it like it'll kind of go down. Starts dying even though I have it plugged in. I think it's just because of the wattage. Let's see. What's something I can do to fix this? I think I know. Hold on. So what I have to do is do this. Take this thing out of here. Go. Do a bit of that. Okay. I have a very wonky setup. I don't have like a set in stone setup simply because I don't stream super consistently. So I just set this up whenever I have to stream. There we go. Sweet. That barrel roll kind of clean though. You know it. There we go. Okay, so we should be plugged into a reliable source, so this thing shouldn't die on me. Pekka Bobat's still apparently very popular among these clans. It's kind of cool. I notice, this is just me, from streaming so many different, I guess, ethnic clans, because I think both of these clans, let me double check here. These guys are from, where are they from? I don't think, yeah, so Gekama Warriors in the Philippines, squad over here, I think they're from India, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But it's kind of cool seeing that how different clans in different regions of the world have different developed metas. Like, if you notice these guys over here at Town Hall 11 still using Pekka Bobat. Town Hall 13 still using Pekka Bobat. Because it's, you know, went in and got it done. Is COC Supercell's first game? No. It is not Supercell. Well, technically, it's not Supercell's first game. However, it is the first game that went global. And it was released in August of 2012. I started playing the game in January of 2013. So I've been here for a while. I've been following the game for a very long time. Currently 18 at the moment. I started playing when I was 12. I was a young lad. Very young lad. No, really when I was 11. Yeah. So it's been my game, man. Stuck with it. And now we're here. Streaming some awesome wars. Showing some of the highest level Clash of Clans content you possibly can. It's some awesome stuff, really. I enjoy it a ton. Hog Riders springing all over the place. But yeah, it's honestly, I enjoy streaming so much simply because I can focus on these awesome wars, and they're just a ton of fun. Like, really, I don't think I would be a part of the game if we didn't see these awesome wars. We have a live going in. We have squad going in. Town Hall 13. See if they can get it done and pull in another 3-star to possibly lessen this lead here. See what he's going to be bringing here. Bringing a Yeti Smash. Interesting stuff. Now, the only downside to what he just did here was that he activated the Town Hall with the Earthquake spells. That's not what he needed to do. However, accidentally activates it. I don't think that was part of the plan here. But we'll see what happens now. Starting with a Yeti over in the bottom right corner. Yeti in the top right corner. At about 6 and 3, they're going to slowly create a bit of a funnel here. Here comes the Siege Barracks early to get that P.E.K.K.A. down. Archer Tower is going to start shooting the Siege Barracks, so not going to deploy all of the archers it possibly can. The funnel is very weak at the moment, so is there a chance that these troops decide to split off here? That Tesla is going to go down. Everything's going to go straight to the middle here. A couple of connection issues going on, but everything's going to go straight towards the middle. He's going to have to use a Rage very early here, as well as the Warden ability, simply because, oh no, everything's walking. Everything's going directly away from the Town Hall. His funnel on the right side was not strong enough. That Rage spell not going to grab anything here. I don't think this one's going to go through. In all honesty, it doesn't look like he planned this one out too well. Everything pathed directly towards the outside here. Nothing going where he wants it to go. Queen is in the middle with the 2 healers. She's not going to be able to do a ton here with that single target Inferno. She will grab the Eagle. Nonetheless, Royal Champion going to come in at about the bottom side here, close to about 7 to 8 o'clock here. Queen is going to go down in the middle. That leaves the Royal Champion to take a ton of DPS. Still has a Rage spell. And man, honestly, I think it was just a light funnel over here on the right side caused all of his troops to walk rather than going in the middle of this base. Had everything gone in, I think he would have absolutely demolished this base. His healers were pathing okay, but yeah, again, this one's just not going to go through. Going to pull up a 2-star for the squad here. Not going to get them that Town Hall 13 they desperately needed. But it was a nice try. It was a good effort. Again, a bit of a stronger funnel on the right side there, and that one would have gone through for them, but not going to happen. So we'll go ahead and show another raid over here. We'll show you 10v10 from the Gekama Warrior side. Getting it done for him. Another Dragons. I think we've seen this one. I think. I can't exactly remember. Good base identification for this base as well. 2 ground expos. Not going to do anything for this Dragon raid at all. So these Dragons are going to be able to sweep through here and triple this base. No problem. So again, it's very interesting to see the different metas across the different regions of the world. In all honesty, I don't think there is a specific attack strategy that's inherently much stronger than all the other ones. Like, especially at Town Hall 10, I think this base could have gotten destroyed with the Bowler Hog strategy. Even though we use Dragons, it just honestly comes down a lot to personal preference as well. Like me personally, I know at my Town Hall 10, I hardly ever use Dragons. Most of the time I'm using Hogs. That's just because I feel more comfortable hitting with Hog Riders. Just because I don't feel like Dragons are the best for me just because of the way they path. I'm not as skilled with them yet. If I practiced a bit, maybe I'd get better at it, but I just haven't taken the time to practice. Ouch on that Rage spell. A bit too early there. Not going to get any Dragons until a bit later. Going to have to freeze that single target Inferno and the air defense. OP freeze spell there. Being a bit daring, he could have missed that air defense or the Inferno Tower, but gets it there. Going to get this Inferno Tower down as well. That leaves just a multi-target Inferno alive in the center. Awesome stuff here. And that U-Dragon being in the center as well really helps him out. She's going to run through and chain off of everything. Take it down. Beautiful. Alright. So I think with that Town Hall 13 fail, that's gonna put the squad mathematically out of this war. I don't think they have any chance of coming back. However, they do still have 2 Town Hall 10s to clear with over 4 Town Hall 10 attacks left to go. 5. 6? 7? No, these are Town Hall 11s. I mean, honestly, you got to hand it to Gekama Warriors really coming out. Look at their hit rate, man. It's so solid. 10 for 15 at 11v11. It's almost unheard of. Okay. Let's see here what we can do. All right. We'll wait about 5 to 10 minutes or so, and if we don't see any more live hits go in, I think I'll probably end the stream there. Just again, because we know the outcome of this war. And ideally, these people should be hitting soon. Don't understand why they're holding out so much here. Let's watch another 10v10. See how this one goes. Let's see what we're doing. Alrighty. Here's the king moving in from the bottom side. Get the dragon in at about the 4 o'clock side. Or no, sorry, the 7 o'clock side. You can imagine he's going to have a couple of more troops down here by the, or up here by the top side. No, he's not. He's just going to go straight in with the dragons. Queen going to move down and take down that air defense, leaving this air defense being the only high damage defense that can actually take down these dragons. Stone Slammer following in close behind. Queen on the bottom side. She's going to actually be able to pick off this enemy queen. Wow. OP base identification here really just smashed it up. Once that air defense goes down, these two multi-target Infernos really won't be able to do a whole bunch here. Those Expos in the back end either. So many dragons left alive. Baby Dragon up here at the top side to get that Town Hall out of the way and keep those dragons forced in the center of this base. Stone Slammer doesn't pop until a bit later. 2 freezes left alive. Going to freeze the Wizard Tower, and multi misses the multi. Are you participating in Shai's birthday war? No. I haven't even heard of it. What's up, Shri? How you doing? Had no idea that it was going on. If you have me added on Discord, send me some details. I might be interested in doing that. Because I don't think we have a war going on until this weekend. I think we're going up against... It'll be King Jeffrey versus Tribe Gaming. It's going to be a very, very interesting war. I'm excited to see how that one plays out. But yeah. It'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Man, he just smashed this one up. That E-Dragon and the Slammer really is doing a whole lot for him here. Definitely the most ideal troop to bring with him rather than just all loons. Really crushes through. Let's watch another Town Hall 13. Or no, we had a Town Hall 12 go in. That was beautiful. That I do want to watch. This one here. It looked like it was not going to go through for him. It was a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Town Hall 12, which again, you don't see P.E.K.K.A. Bobats very often. Especially with all 3 multi-target Infernos. But still gets it done. Still somehow powers through here. Even with the Queen bouncing to the top side, you'll see what happens in the beginning of this raid. Got those 2 E-Dragons to start the funnel. Not ideal at all because you've got 60 housing space for just a funnel. And now, in my personal opinion, you shouldn't be spending more than 40 housing space to funnel an army into the base here. Just because it's not enough value, I think. Taking down the buildings that he's gotten here, he could have done the same with a couple of baby dragons, especially on this side here. Could have used 1 baby dragon and 2 loons and taken down those 3 buildings easily. So not the best use of a funnel there, but nonetheless, he's going to create the funnel, which causes the troops to go straight towards this Inferno Tower and eventually the middle of this base here. So you've got a high concentration of DPS in the center of this base with those 3 Expos in that line formation there. However, he's got those troops piling in. Healers actually go down early. I didn't notice that before. He actually only has 2 healers alive at the moment. Rage spell not ideally placed, however, does rage the healers, so definitely a good result there for him. I don't know more details, but 18th, Shai's birthday and Wars conducted 50-50. Chris, me, another participant. I'll send you a link on Discord. Sweet. Yep, that is the community Discord there. You can DM me through that, or you can even post it in the general chat. All right. We'll go ahead and watch the rest of this one here. All right. Sorry, one of my clanmates got in a stupid accident. It was fun. Okay. Anyways, you don't want the stream to end? Sadly, it will have to end at some point. However, if you're following by staying on the Discord, as well as following me on Twitch and YouTube, Twitter possibly, you'll get notified every single time I go live. And I try and post an announcement a little bit earlier from when I'm supposed to stream, like a day or so. I've tried to post some earlier announcements just to get the word out there. Anytime I know that I'm going to be streaming something, I post about it. Like, hey, we're going to stream at this time, we're going to be doing this, and so on and so forth. But at this point, with Gekama Warriors securing the win, I am going to be ending the stream here. Not much left to show. Follow, sub on Twitch, YouTube, and you're into Discord. Sweet. That's awesome. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, that's going to be it for me. If you guys do want to keep up with me, feel free to check out the Twitter, the Discord, as well as you can follow me on YouTube. As well as we do have an Instagram, just for fun use, whatever it may be. We're going to host over to Susie Gaming here, doing some Clash Cup League action. What's her tag? I always forget. Is it just Susie Gaming? Yeah. But yeah, again, it was a ton of fun. Huge shout out to the WCL and both clans for letting me stream. Congrats to Gekama Warriors for getting it done, clearing almost the entire base here. They could potentially clear this final 12, but most likely will not be able to find out just yet on this stream. But we shall see. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate everyone for coming out. And that's going to do it for me. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.